What's up, kings and queens? It's Dan from Daft Previews. We are back again. I've got three absolute bangers. You don't want to miss this. Let's get into it.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to you live from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice and the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Now, to kick this off, I just want to give my wife a shout out tonight. Reason being, helped me put my daughter to bed nice and early, gave me more time to dive into these plays. So I'm coming into this with supreme confidence. But before we get to my three picks, let's do a bit of accountability on the last video. Only one bet shared. It was a same game multi or a same game parlay. Looked at the Lakers versus Detroit. We had Asar Thompson 6 boards, D'Angelo Russell 10 points, and Anthony Davis 10 rebounds. That cashed quite easily. Russell was done in the first quarter. Davis was done by halftime, and Asar Thompson got his 6th rebound early in the fourth quarter. That was the only pick that we had. But it did give us 2.2 units for the day, taking our season record now up to 33.88 units profit. Made some slight adjustments to the tracker there. I'm going to do some more same games when I find there's a bit of value in them. So we'll still have some player props, same games, and we'll have the value plays as well. Today, I'm going to be giving y'all one of each. One prop, one same game, and one value play that I'm feeling. So we'll kick it off first. Let's kick it off with the same game parlay. So I'm heading over to the Cleveland Cavaliers versus sorry about that. Cleveland Cavaliers up first. Let me share what I've got for you. So I'm typing these up at the same time, so I apologize. But we're looking at a play that's going to come in at $2.10. So we're talking plus 110 odds for those who use overseas. But we're taking the Cleveland Cavs money line, Donovan Mitchell 4 assists, and Strus for 10 points. Now, I've done a deep dive in this. So I've got a very thorough script that I've got to read through. But if we're talking about the money line, firstly, Cleveland have won 7 of their last 9 games against Portland. The Cavs are riding a 2-game win streak, whilst the Blazers tallied a win against the Pacers. The Blazers are yet to win back-to-back games, and I don't think they start tonight. That third leg is what takes it into plus money, so we're chucking that one in. Feeling pretty confident about the boys from Cleveland. In terms of the game, Portland 11-point underdogs at the moment. The total's sitting at 220.5. The under's gone under in 6 of Portland's last 8 games. The total's also gone under in 4 of their last 5 matchups. Firstly, let's start off with Donovan Mitchell. We're taking him for 4 assists, and why? Firstly, Darius Garland. He's been back now in the lineup for 3 games. Now, most people would believe that Donovan Mitchell's assist numbers would drop off with Darius Garland back in the lineup. In fact, that's actually untrue. So 4 games without Darius Garland this year, Donovan Mitchell only covered 4.5. So his actual assist line only once in the 4 games. So he only averaged 4 assists with Garland out of the lineup. Now, with Garland back in, we've seen a massive increase in Donovan Mitchell's assists. So Garland's played 9 games this year with Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's covered 4.5 assists in 8 out of the 9 games. That's an 89% hit rate. If you're taking his 4.5 as a single, he's averaging almost 6 assists in that span. The Trailblazers, although they allow the least assists per game this season, they actually allow the 7th most assists to shooting guards. So his number 1 target for assists is Max Strus, believe it or not. So he passes the ball to Max Strus more than anybody else. 24% of his total passes find Max Strus, and Strus will shoot that ball 1 in 3 times. 33% of the time, he tends to find him in corner threes. He finds him in transition. We're looking at Strus's 10 points. He's covered 10 points in 9 of his last 10 games. He's covered this line in 3 straight games against the Blazers. I really love the correlation in this game, especially connection between Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus into a Cleveland Cavaliers win. So you can get that at plus money, plus 110, $2.10 here in Australia. Take that to the bank. Also, if you do have any questions, chuck them into the live chat. What's up, Bones? I see you, baby. My next play, just let me type this one up real quick. We're taking Jalen Brunson over 25.5, or actually 24.5 points up against the Detroit Pistons. So I took D'Angelo Russell to cover his points line today against the Pistons. And the reason why is because Detroit allow the most points in the league to point guards. He crushed it today, D'Lo, 35 points. Now, here's an amazing stat for you. Prior to D'Lo, we saw Halliburton, Reggie Jackson, Dennis Schroeder, Darius Garland, Tyrese Maxey, Steph Curry, CJ McCollum, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander all cover their points line with ease. Now, that's 9 straight games where the opposition point guard has covered their points line against the Detroit Pistons. Mind-blowing. Now, another risk that you have to factor in is the potential blowout here. We're looking at a 13.5 to 14.5 point line. But if you know anything about Knicks basketball, Tibbs still likes to play his starters big minutes. It doesn't matter how much they're up by. I've done a deep dive. New York have won 7 games by 14 points or more, which is the spread in this game. And in those games, Brunson still plays 33 minutes per game. So the blowout risk is definitely there. But knowing Tibbs, he's going to play Brunson pretty much to the end anyway. And seeing how Detroit are defending or not defending point guards, I'm really loving Jalen Brunson to cover his 24.5 points in this game. Now, on to our value play. We're looking at Tyrese Halliburton. So we're taking his points, rebounds, and assists, but it gets a little bit juicy. Let me explain. We're taking Tyrese to score over 25.5 points, to go under 3.5 rebounds, and under 11.5 assists. So you can get that for $7.25. That's plus $6.25 for those of you in the United States. Now, Tyrese, he's on a mission this year. He's averaging 26 points per game, 12 assists, and he's shooting 3-pointers at a 40% clip. Now, up against the Miami Heat in this game, who've been absolutely torched by point guards in recent games. Dame had 32. Brunson and Quickly combined for 44 points. LaMelo and Trey, they have very similar styles to Tyrese Halliburton, piled 28 and 27 points on this banged-up Miami Heat team, who've got 4 players who are game-time decisions and 2 of them who are out. Now, Tyrese's recent form scoring the ball has been absolutely excellent, tallying 37, 33, 26, and 33 in his last 4 games. He did rattle off 16 assists in 2 of those games, though, but he has gone under in his last 2. So the Pacers are going to want to push the pace, and the Heat are going to want to slow it down. I don't think this is going to have the type of pace in the game where Tyrese will cover both his points and his assist line. I think he's going to pick one, and I've got a strong feeling it's going to be points. If we're talking about his rebounds, this 3.5 line he's covered in 40% of this game, 40% of his games this year. And he's fallen under this line in 3 straight games against the Miami Heat. So for $7.25 or $6.25 against a team with the 3rd slowest pace this year, absolutely give it to me. Tyrese Halliburton is our value play of the day. So a quick recap. Same game multi. We got the Cavaliers to win, Donovan Mitchell to get 4 assists, and Strus to score 10 points. You can get that at plus money. We've also taken Jalen Brunson over 25 points against this shit-ass Detroit team who can't stop point guards from scoring. And our value play, Tyrese Halliburton, over 25.5 points, under 3.5 rebounds, and under 11.5 assists. There's crazy value on the table. Bones says, Hallie's a good pick. Thank you. My boy's going hoop. Curry probably will go ham as well. I'm completely off that Golden State Warriors team at the moment. I don't know what is going on. Curry was blitzing it, but everyone else was shit. Wiggins started to play better. Saric playing better off the bench. Klay Thompson's had one good game, but now Curry's efficiency's also dropped. Chris Paul still can't shoot from deep. It's an absolute mess over there. I think they need a mid-season trade, but look, that's not for me to say. But look, those are my picks. Those are the main 3 that I've got at the moment. There's obviously a lot more value out there on the board, but I have spent the last hour and a half to 2 hours diving into plays, and these are the main 3 that I came up with. So I hope you guys appreciate all the extra effort, the length that we go through to provide these juicy plays. And if you do, hit the like button for your boy, subscribe to the channel. We're growing every single day, and drop a comment. Say anything in the comment section so we can get the attention we so desperately deserve and acquire. And oh God, I'm off my head. But look, join the Discord as well if you want to see everything else that I'm on. If not, no pressure. I'll see you in the next video right here on YouTube. Peace. I salute to you all.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't